We are under the lightning as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jeff Hoffman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for St. Louis, the second baseman, Colton.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They do come off a victory their last time out. However, that came on the heels of a streak that watched them lose 7 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on the field.
Story retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 7. Lorenzo Cain.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
1 out, nobody on. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Hoffman features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Dylan Carlson.
So striding in, Dylan Carlson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike taken as the curveball drops in. To the bottom part of the zone. Windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Another try at 2-2. This one also hit deep to left field. Left fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And
the third baseman, Nolan.
Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Carlson is there, and he has it for the out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first pitch to him.
David.
And that misses, ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
2-1 to David Dahl.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. In there, strike 1. Goldschmidt on at first, nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now the payoff pitch home. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and 1 the counts of Molina. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now the 2-1.
count. We're 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
3-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Tommy Edman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. First and second now, one man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Hampson is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting in.
2 men on, 2 out, and that brings up Matt Carpenter. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down 2-0. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Batting 7.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Ball and a strike.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Ball.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina gathers, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Jack Flaherty, and they'll need him to get something going here. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now that second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drive out toward the gap in left center. Long will take the turn and head for second now. The relay on the throw pulls him off the bag.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Liner towards second. There to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Dylan Carlson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Carlson comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. A ball and a strike now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. On the run is Dahl. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Striding into the box, Jeff Hoffman. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Trevor Story steps in now. And he fouls this one off. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And a Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already. And that's out number 2.
Now
He's really on a
Number
roll
1.
right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he takes strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Blackman. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's kicked out.
The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
One ball,
He'll
2
try and
strikes.
tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message to say, hey, I'm about to double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now batting.
David Dahl to the plate now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely
Taken high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
The batter, number 7.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Really starting to... a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The catcher, number 3. John Nunez.
Digging in to try it again. Dom Nunez was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think they're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Hampson is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Pickoff move to second, and they got him. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time ball 3. 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down. And next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Hoffman, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Story blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tag there by Molina. He's out at the plate.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Line hard toward right center. Hampson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1.
That's out, 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
1-1. And look out. As that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Nolan Arenado. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. First pitch on its way. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in, David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in, Tommy Edman, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Stepping up now, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Mac.
Oh, look at this. He goes to first. Hey now.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play to rob them of a hit.
Tyler O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
A dive, but it's off his glove. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. But 3-pitch. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He was a ground-out victim last time up. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. But the rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Alex Reyes takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Raimel Tapia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Wind up and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 4-0 lead. James Pazos will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Bouncer up the middle. Story throws it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pazos is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dylan Carlson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The count now at 2-1. Hit down the third baseline. Arenado has it. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Liner in there for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box now, Garrett Hampson. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
One strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Try again, 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Blackmon is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Yadi Molina digging in now.
Number 4. Yadi Molina.
Harrison Bader will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Cardinals. Number 48. Harrison Bader.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-0 to score tonight. Colorado jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeff Hoffman earns the win, his second. Jack Flaherty struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.